All right. Welcome back to the Maximum Edge Sports Wagering Show. My name is John Santucci. Call me Tooch. I got G-Dog with me. We're going to break down college football action Friday, November 19th, 2021. G-Dog.
What's up?
What's happening? You ready for some college football action on Friday?
Sounds good.
All right. We have got Conference USA action coming at you in about an hour, a little less than an hour. Southern Miss at Louisiana Tech. Southern Miss getting 15.5 points on the road. Your thoughts? Southern Miss 1-9, Louisiana Tech 3-7. This is at Louisiana Tech. Can they keep it within 2 touchdowns?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think, I can't put my money on Southern Miss, man. I mean, the lines moved from 17 down to 15.5. And
Yep.
It's, man, I just don't know how they're going to score. Louisiana Tech lights up the scoreboard. So, but I mean, Southern Miss does have some defense, but I just can't put my hard-earned money on them. There's other games to put money on. So.
Yeah, a little bit of a stay away for me too. Southern Miss 2-8 against the spread. Louisiana Tech 4-5-1 against the spread. Louisiana Tech 7-3 to the over. Any thoughts on the total?
I liked it originally when it was a little bit higher, but now it's pushed all the way down to 47.5.
Yep.
And it's gotten below that, 49 is 7 touchdowns. So, now it's 47.5. It was over. What was it? 51 when it opened, something like that.
It opened at 51, I believe.
Yeah. So 51, You got clearance. 47.5. Nah. So it's come down too much for me. I'm basically, like I said, I got other things to look at tonight.
Yep, I hate that number as well. So no play. Southern Miss, Louisiana Tech. Lean towards Louisiana Tech on the side. Heading out to the Pac-12. Arizona Wildcats at Washington State tonight. This will be at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. This line is sitting at Washington State minus 15. Over under a 52.5. Arizona 1-9 on the season, and Washington State 5-5. There's both teams 6-4 against the spread. Any thoughts on Arizona, Washington State?
I like Washington State in this game, but I don't like this number. Yeah. I have it's kind of right where I think it should be, but then it creeped up to that, let me see, double check right now. Open at 15, it's down to 14.5. It's I have them winning by about 13-14, so it's right kind of where it is. When I put money on games or when I give out plays, I like to see a difference between my number and what the book number is. Yep. At least 2 points in most cases, and I check that against multiple things as well to have it line up. So I try to get as many indicators on the same side as possible. So that's how I ended up taking out of 50 some games and whittling it down to, maybe 5 or 10, because I can get my indicators to line up properly on those. So
exactly. Not enough of an edge.
All right. Exactly.
In this game, the total sitting at 52.5. Arizona averaging about 17 points per game, and Washington State averaging about 26 points per game. Do you like the under here?
I don't like the total in this game either. But if I had to pick, gun to my head, I'd probably look at the under. I just don't see Arizona scoring. I don't know.
Right. And Arizona defense ranked 56. They've been playing a little bit better defensively towards the end of the season. Looking back, they played a 10-3 game versus winning at home against Cal, and then back, they played the Huskies, Washington 16. They gave up 21 points, 16-21 they lost. So they can play some defense, but again, this is more of a game. It's a bit of a stay away too. There's other games out there, right?
Absolutely.
All right, moving on to Air Force at Nevada. You've got a Nevada are a +1.5 point underdog at home. The line opened with them as a 1.5 favorite. Over under opened at 52.5, sitting at 53.5. Seems like a lot of points for these two teams. Any thoughts on Air Force Nevada?
I had this one open at a pick'em, but either way, it's moved to Air Force's favor. And this is a tough game, man. I like Nevada a lot actually in this spot, especially getting that 1.5 at home. I think that I think they'll have it tonight. I also like the under on this game.
Right, they're coming off a tough loss at San Diego State. They lost 21-23.
Yeah,
looking to bounce back here. San Jose State played them pretty tough at home the week before that, 27-24. These teams are against the spread. Air Force 6-4 and Nevada 7-3. The over/under for Air Force is 3-7, and for Nevada 6-4. So Nevada plays more towards the over. Air Force likes to run the ball and drain the clock, playing more towards the under. Any thoughts on the total?
I do like the under in this one as well.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
It's 53.5 right now. So
yep. Yeah, and Air Force defense pretty darn good, at 5th in the country, 14th against the pass, and 12th against the run. Nevada 129th in the country rushing the ball, but number 4th passing. So you're going to have strength against strength with a good pass defense versus a good passing offense. I also like the under in this game, 54.5 or 53.5 now. I'm seeing 54.5 in some places. I would take I lean towards the under in this game. Out of the games we've looked at so far, the under might be the best bet we've seen of the 3 games. You also lean in under.
Yeah.
After that, we're going to go over to AAC action. Memphis at number 24, Houston. Memphis getting 9.5 points on the road with the over under of 59.5. Line opened at Houston -9.5. So looks like the line spread is still around the same. The over under dropped a point. It's 59.5. It went down from 60.5. Memphis 5-5. And Houston 9-1 against the spread. Houston 2-2 at home. Any thoughts on Memphis at Houston?
I do like the total in this game. I like the under. I'm getting kind of mixed signals on the actual spread. From looking at my preliminary numbers on it, I'm basically right around. I got Houston. Should be about 13.5. So I mean that there's a discrepancy there that would allow me to lean that way. But then some other stuff I'm looking at's a little bit off on that too. So the biggest thing that threw me off on this particular play is, even though the numbers kind of line up for me, I'm looking at the tickets on this one. So
a lot of the money's on Memphis, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you got 33% of the tickets on Memphis, but you got over 60% of the money on them. So that to me is a lot of people, the professionals, looking at actual Memphis to cover in that one.
Right. Houston with another good defense too, 6th overall in the country, but Memphis not far behind at 22nd. You said you like the under in this game with 2 good defenses, right?
Yeah.
I do too. I like the under in this game. This is a conference battle. I would lean under in this one at 59.5, under 59.5. Let's see. Let's head over to the next game. And we are showing San Diego State at UNLV, number 19 San Diego State, a 11-point road favorites. Your thoughts, San Diego State, UNLV, over under sitting at 41.
Let me see. San Diego State. I like San Diego State. Got them probably around 12 or so, 12, 13 points perhaps. And then I got some other ones that are looking at, let me see, I just had it up here. At UNLV. Again, like 13-ish points or so, which would have me leaning that way. The only thing I don't like with San Diego State, I mean, they've let me down a couple of times. So, you expect them to play well and then they go lay an egg. It's just like, and then you got over 80%, 75% of the tickets and 80% of the money on San Diego State too, which is also a red flag for me, which would allow, basically give me indication to perhaps go the other way. And then on a couple other signals, I have some mixed signals on that as well. So if anything,
all over San Diego State.
Yeah, but just, UNLV just sucks, man. I mean, it's just like the public's right sometimes, but I mean, it's, man, like UNLV, they're another one of those teams that you can't put money on. If I'm getting that indicator that says, "Hey, grab it, UNLV," I'm like, pass.
They've got to hold UNLV to around 10 points.
Yeah,
really, because they don't score all that much. The last 5 games, listen to their San Diego State point total: 19, 20, 20, 17, and 23. This is a team that plays defense, runs the ball a lot. They have to hold UNLV at home in UNLV down to under 2 touchdowns for that 11-point spread, or shut them out. This, to me, I would stay away from this game. It looks like an underplay, but I mean, San Diego State has put up 48 and 38 points. Back towards the beginning of the season.
That's like a low pro total, actually, even.
Yeah.
So
you
don't see those totals that low usually in college.
Yeah, 41 points. Leaning towards the under here, or everything stay away from this one.
Everything stay away from me. Yeah, sorry.
On this game, I to me, there's better games out there today. Better games out there today. A lot more action. What do you say we give away a free play?
Sounds good, man.
All right. All right. This looks like the best play of these 5 games tonight. Free play: Memphis, Houston under 59.5. You like that? You like that one too, right?
Yeah, I do like that.
2 good defenses going at each other. Conference play, 59.5. That's a lot of points. You're looking at over 8 touchdowns in this game. So free play: Memphis, Houston, 59.5. All right, Greg, what do you say we take it home? I'll be talking to you, I think, Monday. We're breaking down Monday Night Football action.
Yeah, and you can find me online at Twitter, Twitter at G-Dog Sports, obviously, Instagram G-Dog Sports, Facebook G-Dog Sports, YouTube G-Dog Sports, Twitch G-Dog Sports 21, and then also my website gdogsports.com.
Very cool. You can message either G-Dog or myself to take advantage of VIP specials we got going on. G, I will talk to you later. Have a good night. Good luck.
Sounds good. You as well.
And I'm the team captain. He's the preview, and I'm the main attraction.
Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible. Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible.
Invincible hustle, mighty desire to conspire, to transpire, to